Today I am testing the specialised Power with Mimic Pro technology saddle. I'm really excited to try this out. It's a shorter nose saddle, as you can see, and that's designed to help with comfort in a more aggressive riding position. And the Mimic technology, that's designed to literally mimic the body's responses to different types of pressure to create an equilibrium in the soft tissue in the contact points on the saddle. Can't wait to try it.
So I've just done my first ride with the new saddle. I did do 92k, which could account for how I'm feeling now, but it wasn't the most comfortable, and my sit bones are pretty sore. But I am told that you do get more and more used to the saddle as you ride, so hopefully 3 or 4 more rides, I'll be good to go. Just back from my second ride on the saddle and very pleased. My sit bones are equally happy to report that it is so much more comfortable. So it's true, it does take a couple of rides just to get used to the saddle and the way that you're then sitting on the bike. I made sure I was wearing exactly the same kit as last time, so it was a fair comparison. This ride was a little bit shorter, but with that level of comfort, I felt I could have ridden much, much longer. Okay, ride number 3. It's less than 24 hours from my last ride, so I was interested to see what a back-to-back ride would do to my sit bones and how the saddle feels, and very pleased to report once again the saddle is incredibly comfortable and I'm very much enjoying riding it. So I do think it just takes that one or two rides to sit in and get used to it. So here's what I think then after 4 rides with the saddle. As you saw from my first ride, yes, I was in a bit of pain and my sit bones were quite sore. And that's actually unusual for me because I'm very used to riding. But despite my moaning and whining, sorry Specialised, what I really failed to appreciate was that no other part of my anatomy was sore. And that's exactly what Specialised are trying to achieve with this saddle. It's one of the most tested in history, and it's been specifically designed with women's needs firmly in mind. Our anatomy, our pelvic tilt, and our soft tissue as well. And for me, the second, third, and fourth ride was so much more comfortable. The saddle is designed to alleviate that pressure on the soft tissue at the front, hence why your sit bones perhaps will be a bit more painful in the first couple of rides or so. In alleviating that pressure, you also stop numbness and pain, and that's something that can stop so many women riding. Women quit altogether, some even turn to surgery. So hats off to Specialised for creating a saddle that truly addresses these issues and for raising a somewhat taboo subject within the cycling industry. So one part of the saddle I found really interesting was the Mimic technology. I'm very used to riding with a saddle with the cutout, that's the hole in the middle. Specialised, however, have found that actually that cutout can cause some women's soft tissue to swell. The Mimic technology is a layered cushioning in the middle that's designed simply to mimic the body's movement, alleviating pressures in certain areas and increasing blood flow in others. I think the biggest compliment I can pay this saddle after just 4 rides is that at times I simply forgot I was sitting on it. I was just riding my bike, going further, hopefully faster, and trying not to get dropped on the club run. It's worth pointing out, of course, that saddles are really, really personal. What works for me may not work for you, and it's always worth getting a full bike fit as well. The retail price of this one is £195, so it can be seen as a little bit expensive, but this is an investment and a really necessary upgrade for your cycling experience if you are having saddle issues, saddle sores, or pain. Well done, Specialised, for creating a saddle that truly addresses the needs of women. For more reviews, head to www.voxwomen.com and I'll see you all soon.